Hello everyone, my name's Larry, aka Simudad. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Roadcraft. I hope you're all well, hope you had a great day, whatever you've been up to. We are cooking on gas here. We are going to be in the aftermath still. We're sort of where we picked up, right? So on the last stream we we laid the road for this. And I said at the end of that stream I was going to come back on and basically relay the road so it has covered the full width. As you can see, it's probably the world's worst road, considering that it's meant to be freshly laid. Now, the issue I've had is I got the dump truck, the dozer out, destroyed the road, and yeah, it turns out it's an absolute. Once you've destroyed the road, it's an absolute nightmare to reload a relay a road back on top of where you've destroyed and get it completely smooth. So that's why it looks a bit rubbish. But it's gonna have to do for now. So on the agenda tonight, because we are close to wrapping up on, with the aftermath. So on the agenda tonight is, at the very least, we're going to get all of these infrastructure missions, all of these side quests done, and get the aftermath finished. Then I'll see what time it is, how I'm feeling, whether I'm tired or whatever, and then we may move on to one of the next maps after that. So without much further ado, let's check the chat. My boy, what's up, bro? Kalani. Hey, bro. How's it going, man? I haven't caught you for a while. I hope you're keeping well. Yeah, so without much further ado, we're going to get straight into it. The first job is we need to get we need to plot a route from here to Panama. So what we need to do is get in our scout, which is over here. So yeah, we're getting the scout. We'll bomb it over there because we'll need to scout that road out to see what basically what's happening over there, because we haven't been down that way yet, and it would be foolish to assume that we can just send a convoy down there without checking it first. Yeah, man, I'm doing good. Finally caught your stream. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. What have you been up to? Whoa. Been a bit rambunctious. What I am going to do when I'm here is just turn the sound down a little bit. There we are, that should be a little bit better. So yeah, we're going to head our way over to where we just were, or where we need to build our route. Because like I said, we want to scout it out a little bit and check the viability of a road down there. Because if we can, that would be awesome to just straight up just send the route. But I've got a sneaking suspicion from a friend of the channel, Rusty. He's been playing this and loving it. He said that it's quite the adventure down there, so we'll drive down there, we'll have a look. I really want to at some stage just like build a massive road bridge across through the water with all sand, just for the fun. Just chilling, doing some schoolwork on some days. Haven't played ATS in a minute. Yeah, school's got to come first, man. You get like a break or anything from school? Yeah, as I was saying just then, Rusty, he's been playing this and loving it. He's tarmacked all of this road. So let's go down here and see what we're going to be working with. Probably going to have to clear those stones out. And those trees. I feel as though we probably shouldn't drive across here, but maybe we should. And fortunately, this is 100% going to need to get filled in. Sadly, I don't have a summer break. Nothing wrong with a nice black top. Good evening, gents. So we're going to need to fill these in. I'm wondering if we need to, because there's these bags here, I don't know what they're for. So if we get our mule T1 with the crane, we apparently float in midair old beam that we had. Wait, I forgot that we've got the... We won't worry about that now. Let's get out of low gear. So yeah, let's get this boy down to let's get it over to the other side of the river. Because we're gonna need it over there. Although, are we gonna need this, or are we gonna need the actual proper crane truck? At the very least, we would need this, or a cargo truck and a crane truck. So we'll take this first, see how we get on. Because actually, we will need this on the other side of the river, back on the demo level, I think, because I noticed earlier there's a mission over there to repair some pipes. Check that out tonight. What's up? Yeah, Rusty, I don't know if you caught the intro, but we are hoping to get as much, basically we're hoping to at least get Aftermath done tonight. And then depending on what time I get done with it, that will determine whether, well, that and my tiredness levels will determine whether we start another map tonight or whether we leave that for the next stream. Are you well, Rusty? Have you had a good day? I'm going to steal one of the boys' controllers later and go back to the first maps. Go toy hunting and get a little ahead of you guys, and I'm trying not to do that. That's fair, man. Fair. Let's just leave that there for a second. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, that's interesting. You can lift these boulders out of the way. Yeah, all okay here, thanks, gents. Plodding along, as they say. Best way to be, my friend. Just move them over there. And that one should be okay. So you can't lift these up then. Yeah, I was hoping you could pick these bags of whatever they are up and then sort of just dump the sand in which popped all that stuff to the surface. Then I pushed it out of the way with the leveler, nice and flat there, so easy to do. I'm going to dump sand on the corduroy roads. I was planning on doing so because I feel like the convoy vehicles will get stuck on it. Because, you know, let's be honest. So let's get the sand. Where's my thing? There it is. With the worst roads ever. But this is going to be a long old job doing this. I didn't want to have to come back later and redo it, so I sanded them. Yeah, I mean, what I could do, theoretically, I know full well it will fail, but there's no real, you know, you don't get marked down, as it were, for a failed attempt at a transport route. So I could set a route. The thing is, when we say it's a long job, I thought the same, but when you compare it with doing just one SR job, it's actually quite good. Yeah, I agree with you there, actually. Yeah, I could set a route. I could set the route up and get them going. I know they'll fail when it comes to that big hole, but that's after the corduroy road, so at least they'd be able to see whether they could traverse the corduroy road to see whether it's worth actually filling it over or not. But yeah, I feel like most of this episode is going to be just filling this hole. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Right, let's do that then. Hit me mouse and keyboard. Infrastructure, plot a route, start plotting. So we want down, yeah. Oh, there's another corduroy road there, is there? Side as well. I'll have to come back here soon because pretty some of this needs filling, I reckon. Certainly bulldozing it. Probably rocks aplenty there. Have you scouted past that hole yet? No, I haven't. So I know there's probably more stuff lurking. This car, for instance. This car, for instance. So I'll have to go down with the dozer and get all that out of the way. Dispatch vehicles. Let's see what this guy does. I've been perusing the net trying to find info on the future hard mode, but there's nothing out there other than rumours. Yeah, I think it'll stay like that. I don't think there'll be anything confirmed until they confirm it. Oh, it's a bit bumpy. I mean, they can make it along the corner. Brilliant. Let's take a little picture of that. I think that's going to be a fail job there. That's fine. They can make it over the corduroy road. It wasn't comfortable though. I do feel like maybe it's probably worthwhile filling that in, but anyway. Yeah, they made it fairly easy. Maybe it can be ignored. That'll save some time. Yeah, they did make it. It was quite bumpy, but they did make it. I look forward to clipping that bit down later on where they just start smashing into each other. Now we've got the long old drive back to be within range of the sand. I did check as well prior to loading in, and it says I'm on 74% completion. Nothing fell off the truck though, so if I could do it whilst loaded, I reckon it's a go. Oh, I agree with you, mate. I think if I wasn't streaming and I was just recording it, I reckon I probably would have filled it in for, you know, just completeness sake, and just clipped it down a little bit. But since I'm streaming, obviously I can't cut bits out of the stream. So if they can make it without covering it, then it saves considerable more amount of time. When you factor in, I think there's another bit around there that might potentially need some attention with some sand. I can't see that I'll go to the full length of tarmac in it, but I'll certainly sand and roll it. Sand and doze it. Yeah, there's no rush if you're doing it just for yourself. Nice to do it properly. Tarmacking all the way around took me bloody ages, yeah, I imagine it did. Like, one thing I did want to do, and I'll probably just do this like either on a private save or whenever I start pre-recording videos, I wanted to fill these bits in, these like landslide bits. I feel like that would be good, but again, it would take ages. It'll be much quicker when you can when you can afford the Aramatsu bowhead. Criminal TC, thumbs up back to you. Hope you're well. It'd be nice if they had each province with its own specialty material production. That way, even when you moved on, you'd have to maintain all the routes maps to provide materials as you go. That'd be fun. I've got a little splash of sand left in that. Lovely stuff. think what would potentially be a nice feature as well, and maybe they've got it, I don't know, but is if you could plot with the vehicles that you own, like this one, and any of the other ones, it would be good if you could set like a waypoint for them to drive to a point for you. Like whilst I'm doing this now, I could have set this to drive to the range of within sand whilst I went to pick up the dozer, for example. Like you could lay down like temporary infrastructure route just for the purpose of your own vehicles. Yeah, maybe that comes in on later maps. I was thinking setting a route for your own vehicles, say the dump to collect and sand and bring it to a location. Would be nice to dump to a location, rinse and repeat. Yeah, it'd be good, because I know obviously like when it gives you a task to build a road, like a predetermined section of road, I know you can set them, you can bring the vehicles there to the start point and you can set them all up to do their own bits for you. But like this now, where we're having to fill, this is not an optional task, where we're having to fill in the sand, it'd be good to be able to send the truck off to get more sand whilst you're working on flattening the sand out or something like that. Yeah, like you said, maybe it comes later on. The thing is, like we're still so early on in the game. Because really, this I view this still as a little bit of a training level in some ways. I do love that the water actually like visibly displaces. That you can actually watch the water displace rather than just like vanishing. I would imagine the maps get bigger and more complex the further along you get. At least I hope they do. Yeah, I think they will. Because if you like this map, for example. Although it's big, it's still only a very small area of like the entire greyed out or the clouded out section, you know. Don't get me wrong, it's been a lot of hours to play this, but I hope there's more complexities to come. They did say on that blog post or the community post they put out earlier that they're working on a detailed roadmap of the development roadmap for the future of the game. So that'll be good to get a look at that when it comes out, because I think that will tell us quite a lot about what they see as the long-term vision for the game. Like we both said, I genuinely hope that the long-term vision of the game is as long as SnowRun has been going. Like they'll do like year passes and stuff like that. You know, you buy a season pass for the year, like a year one pass, and you get another 4 or 5 maps for even 3 or 4 maps, whatever. A couple of extra vehicles, that kind of thing. I think it's been a hugely popular game. I'm a little disappointed in the tyre tracks though. Having the sand roads reset to smooth and unblemished and the dirt tracks lose the tyre marks and it's a little poor. Yeah, I wish it was a bit more like SnowRunner in that sense, where I think SnowRunner generally, at least from my experience, the dirt stays shifted until you reset the game. So like if I play, it seems to be at least, if I play or do a few episodes back to back, which I do sometimes, I'll record like 2 or 3 back to back. Then it seems to be that until I reset the game, where the tyres have been stays messed up. So like if I've been through the river crossing in Black River and made a hash of it, it seems to be that that crossing stays hashed up until... Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I thought I was going in the drink then. Yeah, it seems to be that it stays messed up. Right, I think we're going to get the dozer over here now, do a little bit of flattening and see where we're at once we've flattened everything out. Stick that down. There's the dozer. Where are we? Where did I leave it? I left it. Tarmac layer. The game looks pretty fun watching you play it. I might get it soon. They seem to have done that there. 2 patches where constant running back and forward over and I wonder if that was to prevent too much system resultage. Yeah, potentially. Kalani, you should get it, man. It's good. Well, the question is, do we want to... Let's transport it over on this, shall we? Oh! Ah, there it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. My first roll of the game. She is a beauty. Let's get a... take this stuff off. Got a little screenshot of that. Reset on that because raw virginity lost, welcome to the team. Yep. No, we don't want that. Do we want harbour base is probably going to be the best, I reckon. Let's go. We need to put our stuff back on because I am not that comfortable with the controls yet that I can turn the HUD off. Right about dinner time here. I'll be back in about 30 minutes. Yeah, no worries, mate. See you soon. Yeah, Kalani, I think you'd like this. It's quite a fun little game. I say little game, it's actually quite a big game, but excuse me. Definitely is fun. Yeah, definitely looks fun. Is there any bugs in the game that you experienced? Not really. There are bugs that people are experiencing. They are aware of them and working on it. This game came out on Tuesday this week, so it's very new out. There are bugs that they're aware of. I personally, the only bug that I experienced was an issue with it recognizing my Xbox controller, which that was sorted by swapping the lead, swapping it for a different USB-C lead. But other than that, it's been really smooth, really not much to worry about at all, to be honest. And even the bugs they are aware of that seem to be affecting some users aren't even really game breaking in that sense of you can't play it. It just means you have to be slightly cautious when you do play it. So, but it's the guys that make this. They're the team behind SnowRunner, if you've ever played that. And they've got a history of. I mean, SnowRunner's been around, I think, since its 5th year now, and they're still updating it, adding new DLCs and stuff like that, so they support their games for a long time. Right, let's get this over here and we'll start flattening this. Whoa. Let's get in sand flattening. Yeah, that's one reason I wanted to get it and check it out. Because they're the same developers for SnowRunner. I might get it today actually and have some fun on it. Yeah, it's for the money. There's tons of hours of playtime. And it is also on CD keys as well if you wanted to get it a little bit cheaper. But if you own SnowRunner, they give it to you for a discount anyway. So right, let's do another pass over that. You get an F125 at the moment? No. Only because I'm pretty stocked up on games at the moment. In terms of most of the games I'm playing that are for the channel, I'm pretty stocked up and happy with. So I really haven't got time to play anything else, really. Is the main reason. Just want to work on this, get it as smooth as we can, because we're going to be sending AI workers down there, so we definitely want it to be crispy smooth. Buttery smooth, actually, not crispy smooth. Crispy smooth is not very smooth at all. That's understandable. I forgot to tell you, congratulations on hitting 400 subs. Nah, that's cool, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate that a lot, man. You've been around for a lot of the streams. You've been a big support on the channel, so I appreciate you being here and saying that. Right, I reckon that's probably fine. Let's give it a little bit on this side as well. There we go. Right, so we want to change that to marching as well. Right, now we are... let's put the brakes on. Now we've got a viable road out of here. Let's go scouting. See what awaits us around here. It's fine. Gotta say, the graphics look real good. They do, man. They really do. Right, so we want to get the dozer up here to get rid of these rocks. Just push them out of the way. Whoa. Yeah, the graphics are real good, and the play is smooth as well. Right, so we've got ourselves a little bit of a... I mean, we might be alright. Do we want the hassle of sanding that? Might be worthwhile. And we need to move these cars out of the way down here. Then if I can I got enough. Got enough sway on me. I didn't think I would. So we can't do that. We'll have to get the dozer or something a bit more beefy down here for that. Alright, cool. So they're going to go up there. Right, if we will jump in. Alright, bro. Chill out. Chill out. Right, let's watch this guy now. See how we get on. What the hell? Yeah. Yeah, the AI drivers the routes you lay down, if you get in their way, they'll tell you about it. They'll let you know. So far, they're working it out. Go on, son, that's the way. Smash it out the way. Yeah, they sure are impatient. Right, this is what I want to know. Will they get through here alright, or will they get stuck? He's gonna get stuck. And he's just gonna smash him. Now he's gonna get stuck. Alright, so what is abundantly clear, we do need to bring some sand around here, which is a bit annoying. There's my dump truck, there it is. The Tiger. No, that's not what I said. Let's go and get some sand. Question is actually, is there a sand quarry around that part? There's not. It's not. That's fine and dandy. Route failed. That's fine. You watching the Monaco Grand Prix this weekend? I am not, my friend. Monaco Grand Prix for me, gotta be honest, hot take or not, is one of the most boring Grand Prix. I find it incredibly boring. I know it's like a historic circuit and everything, but they need to, in my opinion at least, come up with a way of or sort of revamp that circuit in some way, because I just find it boring. So about here should get us sand. Swing around. Do you be watching it, my friend? Let's go. A long trek back. It'd be really nice if one truck of sand would be enough. But we'll see. We shall see. Possibly yes, because this girl I'm talking to. Ooh, come on, Kalani. She got into F1. Oh, sorry, got distracted. We got into F1 with me, and every race so far, she doesn't want us to miss, so more than likely I am. What, my son? Put that groundwork in. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Bank on that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can use this Tiger to smash some of this stuff out of the way. Whoa! Oh, you son of a... That's not what I wanted to happen. One of the best way races we've watched so far was last week, so that was great. Did you watch it? I didn't watch it, no, because my daughter had a party, so I had to take her to that. Right, let's how's your family doing? Yeah, all good, man. All good, my friend. Nothing to complain about. Had sports day at school this week, so that's been interesting. Let's drive this round. Yeah, just milling along, man. Just doing what we can do. How are you doing? How's your family? Let's go. Oh, bumpy, bumpy, do the dance. I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. No trouble at all, man. So this girl you've been speaking to, have you, is it getting serious, or you introduced her to the family yet? Right, so we're going to use this to smash some of these rocks out of the way. Can do it over there. Go over there. Push them into the water. See you later. You can go up over there. Change that to marching. That to bash that over there for a sec. By fluke, we've made that stand up. This little stuff here is probably alright. We'll bash that over there though. Oh. Never ever dump your trash in the ocean. Dispose of it responsibly. So as of right now, we're long distance. She lives in Tennessee, but I've known her for 3 years, and in February we confessed having feelings. She's not ready for a relationship yet. Hoping that I can sort of scrape enough sand to make this passable. Just being lazy, because obviously I could just go and get another thing of sand. Dad Gaming Evening Boss gonna pop you up while I play some SnowRunner. That's cool, man. You do your thing. Are you playing hard mode, normal mode? Are you into a specific map region at the moment? Alright, let's turn that to marching. Stick this well out the way over here. Not like that. We'll actually go carry on. See if we can use this to shove those cars out of the way. And then that might complete the route then. Let's see. Do over there for now. Currently chugging through Alaska, second time doing that region. Nice. I'm still first timer on SnowRunner. Still in Michigan. I'm gonna pick this up next month. Looks great fun. It is, my brother. It is a lot of fun. And it's one of those games, right? Like SnowRunner in a way. Like, you can rush through SnowRunner, or at least I think you probably could, to a degree that you get enough to go to the next levels and everything. And the same with this, you can rush through and not do a lot of the side quests and everything, but it's one of those games where you could play it, make it last as long as you wanted, which I think is great, because that represents great value for money. Wolf, my brother, hope you're well, my friend. Looks like you made a mess. I'm trying to clear up a mess as it happens. Right, let's see how that does now. Let's get the Tiger out of the way. Stick it over here for now. Right, let's get in the infrastructure. Dispatch vehicles, spectate. Come on, you could do it. Ah, you silly billies. Right, so that's going to fail. More sand it is. Are you keeping Wolf? Keeping well, my friend? Yeah, alright, mate. Doing good. How about yourself? Yeah, I'm good, man. I am good. Let's get out of low gear. That would help. Route failed. Again. I reckon if we hadn't dropped this sand here, we probably would have had half a chance. But that's alright. Another truckload of sand won't harm anything. Let's get a screen grab here. Alright, let's go, let's roll. So I'm hoping one more truck of sand should get us over the line. Get this infrastructure route sorted. What if I put the handbrake on a sec? And then we will... It's already done. So just the other side of this bridge should put us in range to get refilled. Let's get the sand refilled. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, you really got to be careful with this sand, because if you bump into something or you go a bit sort of lopsided, you can quite easily lose a chunk of sand out of the side or the back. That's what happened to us on the way over. Which meant we probably would have had enough sand if we didn't do that, but it's all good. Wolf, if you're around on Sunday, mate, probably Sunday afternoon for you. Planning on doing a little convoy on ATS. If you're around and still playing the games. Let's go. Hopefully this is going to do us nice and steady. Still playing some of the convoy mods are messed up. Messed up how, bro? They don't work for you, or? Let's go nice and steady over here. Don't want to tip any sand. Makes the most sense is probably dump all of this on the other side. Someone not able to update. Righto, mate. Alright, just up here. So if we get over, go up here, we reckon handbrake here. I reckon that will probably do the trick, or at least I hope so. Cab over and mirrors with 2 of them. Did you have a look at the revised list? Because we slashed a load of mods out. Just to try and make it a bit easier for people joining and less chance of mods mods being messed up and stuff. I put it in the Discord the other, like 2 weeks ago I think, or 3 weeks ago, in the Convoy mods chat section. If you have a look on that, because I think I took that cab over out. I can't remember if I took the mirrors one out. I left the 2 engine mods in that you wanted the last time you convoyed. But there was some that I took out because I thought, well, actually, if we slim down the amount of mods, then it makes it easier for people to join and less hassle with trying to make sure everyone's on the same versions and stuff like that, you know. That's surely got to be it now. Another little pass. I really didn't have a bunch of mods to begin with. Yeah, I did. It wasn't a lot. Like, it wasn't a lot of mods anyway. I think it was only like 20. I think. Yeah, I think from memory it was only like 25 or 26 anyway. But, or you know, if we slim them down, then it's less hassle for people. Because we had a bunch of new people join the VTC and stuff. I thought, well, that'll save us some time. Let's get this all smoothed out. Let's give it a pass up here. Let's see if I stick that up over here. See if these silly gooses can get up there now. Right, dispatch vehicles. They're going to shout at me about that one. We up. We up. We're up. Let's spectate this one for a little sec. Oh. I think that bit might be a problem down the line, but we'll see. Should be smooth sailing from here. Lovely jubbly. Let's get this one in as well. Fantastic. Great, so that's done. That one's operational. So they'll just keep sending supplies now along the roadway that we just built. So that's absolutely flying. That is harbour based. I haven't really done that one, so we don't really need to. We don't really need to do that one. 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 We don't really need to do that one Do it again. So steel pipes facility to mountain base. Start plotting. Right. It is. What was for tea tonight, Rusty? Gate. Gate that we need. Fine, actually. Have a vehicle up. And actually dispatch. What is the right way? Ah, they are going to struggle through that. Also the fact that I've left my truck there. Being mad about that. Hello. See if I can just give them a shunt out of the way. Lamb shanks, nice. Oh, it's gonna be a bad idea. Shove them over there. Fantastic. A bit of tin can football, that's fine. Right, so we'll run this over here. We'll chuck it out of the way. That should be fine. Making it. That's cool. It's got all our colours on and everything. Send him more. Is that one? It's fine. They need to sort the convoy endings, though they complete. They are rather far. Just crash into buildings and sit there rather than go to the garage, yeah. Okay, that's fine. So that one's done. That one's done. That's to do. That's done. That one's done. Right, what's left on our objective? So we just need to do the supply with electricity, and then we've got the pumping track. So, have we got pipe in our facility? We do not. So I'm gonna... Where's my vehicles? Let's do this one next. Where's my... Fold crane. Let's get this over there, and we can think about repairing that. Getting enough metal into the thing to repair the pipe, or make a pipe. That we can then take over and repair. Infrastructure route request completed. I think I'm gonna follow your suit on this for Rusty. I'm gonna pick up that smashed up pickup truck on the way through. If I can get it in there. And then our next task wondering if what if we do this instead? What if we use the crane like a towing mechanism? That'll work. Sort of. Right, let me just work out the route from here. We want to go there. This works. Wheelie. So it's quite lucky the drive wheels are on the back as well. Oh, now we've got the convoy coming through. Uh-oh. Gonna beep? I'm gonna be careful here because there's likely a semi-truck coming through as well. That's not ideal, is it? That is not ideal at all. We'll make it work for us. Just extra scrap metal. Not sure what it is. One way of doing it, boys. We're gonna do it. And hopefully this will be enough to make us at least one pipe, which we can load up, strap in, and we'll head back over to the other side of the island. And we'll figure our way up to the bit that needs to be fixed. Let's drag that in a little bit. There we are. So one beaten up truck makes apparently 2 steel pipes. Wondered who was beeping at me then. Turns out it's my own bloody truck. Let's get this. Do, kid. That'll do. So let's hold the crane, take the anchors off. Just go and fix this pipe. And then we'll be back over to connect the power up. That then I think should be aftermath complete. See if we can race this guy. That's what he does. He's telling his mates. He's like, oh, this guy's beeping at me, guys. See, it's not fun, is it? Beeping me, I'll beep at you. Old raging. Yeah, buddy. Gotta teach them guys who's boss. Who's the king around these parts? Spoiler alert, it's not you. It's me. Yeah, get a picture on here. It'll be real nice when they get the proper photo mode on, so that you don't have to keep doing this. Let's roll. I haven't been over here really. Scout the way where we need to go, so I'm hoping that it's actually not too bad. I feel like I've done a better job of them roads than I have. But, you know, it is what it is. It's done now. Rusty, which way did you go after you completed Aftermath? Which map did? Can you pick maps after that, or can you only go? Is it like linear that you have to pick? There's only one option. Choice of two. This is where Mr. Farquhar quite hilariously tipped a truck full of sand. Which one did you pick first? Something. As you can see, I didn't do as good of a job as Mr. Farquhar. Oh, powering through, buddies. Awesome map, if I'm honest. Loving it. Sweet. Yeah, on that ditch there, I just did the basic, like the bare minimum enough for it to get through. Let's find our way. Right, so we want to go up there. Because there's a broken pipe there, so straight ahead if we can. There. Question of straight ahead is an interesting one. Give it a go. Sweet. Lovely jubbly. We can skirt around the edge of this bit of water. Fantastico. Gonna go up here, I think. Yep, there's the pipe there. Tracked all this way to fix. You know, never mind the colossal devastation around it. As long as you get the gas pipes working, then everyone will be alright. And here comes the storm. Let's go.
Isn't looking too great. It's not on our list of required fixes, but it could still use some of your magic.
Unstrap the cargo. Let's get the crane back. Cycle target. Let's get this boy up. Right, what's happening there then? Alright, so that's done. Let me have a look. Sorry, wrong button.
Good work. If the locals don't appreciate it yet, they soon will.
Alright, well, I'm not gonna maintenance that because it's all received. All of our infrastructure routes are all done. So they are out of infrastructure now, we've just got connected electricity. That's like a main objective. I'm not really worried that the fact that thing is failed, because it's already transported all it needs to transport, so that's fine. Although actually, just for curiosity's sake, I'd be interested to see where it failed. Why did it fail there? Okay. I don't care. It's done. It's transported all it needs to transport. So she said, when we got here, she said that the pumping station's seen better days. Is that just because of the pipe, or is that... That's done? Because if I go onto my missions, the only one I've got is that. Track. And to do that, need to... No, that's the crane. What's the thing got? That is what we need. Got it. Cable layer operation. Cable layer vehicles are used to connect locations to the electrical grid. Hold LB and A to activate deactivate cable laying. Check the electrical network on the infrastructure map. Yeah, got it. Okay, so infrastructure. So we really want to go up the road. Down there. Okay. Whoa. So if we activate the cable layer here, I think that should be just about inside. Get it to that red circle over there. I realise this is not exactly in a very straight line. Probably shouldn't actually do it here because it's obviously tearing up the road, but I mean, we're pretty much done after this anyway, so and we'll be currently sitting on £57,000, euros, dollars, whatever. Here it comes. Get ready for him to be fuming mad. If I wait here, he should be able to get past, just depends where I've laid the route. It's going to beep his horn. Nope. I don't really care about that. Nearly there. So as soon as we get inside this red area, that should be the connection made. Bala, as power is restored, the town's lights steadily illuminate the spread of bright and hopeful glow over the exhausted community. Happy to help, guys.
mission back from the brink. I'll pass on the good news. You seem like you're a keeper. Well done.
And there it is, guys. Aftermath is complete. Storm has passed, leaving only what we built to last. Our shift is coming to an end. We laid the groundwork for others. But others carry on. It's more than just structures, though. It's a bond we've created. Turn to hub. Let's see what's going on over in the hub. There is Aftermath. 100% complete. Although it says I've only done 2 out of the 7 infrastructure requests, but I've done them all. So, in any case, that is Aftermath done. Precipice is done. I wonder why that's only saying 2 out of 7. I'll have to go back off stream and have a look at that, because it's a bit annoying. So yeah, that's Aftermath done. I think we'll let's jump into Sunken, and we'll see what's happening over there. Following a recent earthquake, the river has flooded a massive mine spanning most of the region, leading to its partial collapse that has affected the surrounding area. We've been tasked with recovering expensive drilling equipment from the mines, as well as pumping the water out from the cave system to help with future recovery. Starting the old Armiger Thunder. Beautiful. Drink of my water. Operation Sunken, Eastern Europe, summer. Your company answers an emergency call for help in surveying the damage after a recent earthquake. Okey-doke.
This is supposed to be a simple survey operation. They had an earthquake recently. Did quite a bit of damage to the area in general, and the steel mill in particular. We don't quite know the full extent yet. So, you just need to get in, find out, and get out. Nice and easy, right?
Right. So, our map. We've got an icon over here to get to. Tunnel exit base. Garage indicator there. Alright, we'll scout off then. Let's go off in... Nice and easy, right? Yeah, totally. She says from a plush, comfortable office, having never actually come out to a disaster zone before. Kelly. Hello. We've got a bridge to build over here, I assume. Well, that's quite the damage down there, fellas. Let's get down there and see what's going on. Go through this conveniently placed broken train consist. Our way through these huge barrels if we can. No, we can, but It's not very scouty on here. Come on. It's not having any of that. Let's get maneuvered around. Assume we're to go down here then.
Buckle up. Looks like fun times ahead. As exciting as surveying is, it's a little more than that. Who could have guessed, right? The company wants you to retrieve some valuable mining equipment.
Of course they do. Okay. Let's get back on the road. I just had a look, both my Precipice and Aftermath maps showing 0 infrastructure requests complete, despite the fact I've done everything in both maps. Maybe a bug. I'm wondering whether it's to do with them being active at the end of actually, like, the links are still connected. Because I deleted, or maybe we can go out that way. I deleted or cleared some of my infrastructures after they were done. And obviously some of them were showing problematic, so I wonder if it's to do with they have to be so I don't know why I thought that was going to work. There we go. Thought I was going to do a Far Cry special. Yeah, I mean, it's still a bug anyway, because I think that it should be if they've completed all the rewards rather than whether the route is still connected. But I wondered if it's to do with that, because on Precipice, I didn't clear the routes at the end because I didn't know. I just assumed you had to leave them running the whole time. And my Precipice is saying all routes complete, all infrastructure requests complete, so I wonder if it's to do with that. But in any case, still a bug, because I don't think that it should be. I don't think it should be based on whether the route is still connected. I think it should be based on you've completed the route and you've got all the rewards for it. Let's see what we've got going on over here.
Things for you to do. 1. Connect the tunnel exit base to the steel pipes facility. 2. Make some room at the port so we can get your gear shipped over. 3. Replace the gas tank at the concrete plant. You can find a replacement at the gas station. They have plenty, so they won't miss it.
Okay. Button. Still on me. Oh, 3 objectives. sides, no sides. Infrastructure. Tunnel exit based steel pipes facility. We're a ways off that yet, and they want us to place the pipes, which we don't know yet where they are. Oh no, there's one there. I know where at least one is. Sand quarry there. We've got that over there. This over here, whatever that is. Steel pipe, steel beams, tunnel exit, gas station, sand quarry. Let's do that one. See if we can find our way there. I knew, no. I knew that was going to end badly, and I still went down it. Now I can recover. Come on. Okay, I set up all 3 infrastructure routes in Precipice again. Started them running. It's still showing 0 completed. Must be a bug. Yeah, it must be a bug. Alright, we're getting recovered then. Where are we getting recovered to is the question. Okay, all the way back here then. I knew that was a bad idea. The angle was all wrong. Go through there, we're going to end up in the same situation we were just in. So we need to really go down this way, I think. See what awaits us down here. This already feels like a step up from Aftermath. Just the sheer scale of destruction.
Good grief. This bridge has seen better days. If you feel up to it, you could fix it up. You're pretty handy when it comes to bridges. At least that's what I've been telling folks around the office. And saying that makes me realize we really need better gossip around here.
So, I thought that would give us a side quest, but it's not. It's a side quest. It's just going to lead us back to the same. So we do need to sort of, if we can. Oh, actually, is this one of those south bridges? This is the one. Got no types of bridges though. You said we could fix it up, but can't fix it up because there's not a task or a bridge type for it. Plenty of metal down here, that's fine. concrete. Not 100% sold this was the best way to go, or the best first mission to start with, but we are where we are. We've made the choices we made. Hopefully they've done a thorough sweep for survivors. Driving on all this. Just got to get those screenshots in. Good for thumbnails. Yeah, I'll just casually drive through a house, I don't care. Oh, you son of a... The worst place. Done it now, Rusty. I've popped the seal, mate. No stopping me now. You're rolling over Central. Nothing to winch onto. Yeah. Got no other vehicles. Stationary crane. Oh my god. What would just be really nice is if you had just had a winch point. Alright, let's get recovered then. The garage. All the stuff. We've got all the toys, all the boys. I was meant to the fact that I rolled 3 times so far. Different vehicle each time. Yeah, I think that was my third roll. Alright, let's have a look at the missions again, because that one seems pretty solid. Have you compared the rusty-free versions of any vehicles with the ones you can buy? Purchase versions are vastly superior in capability. Just a bit. Oh, really? The only one that I've bought is I bought the not rusty mule with the crane. So that's my crane one. So 3 stability, 3 mobility, 4 capability, 4 weight. Oh. Yeah. So it's 3 off on capability, 1 off each on stability and mobility. Weight is the same. Shit, man. There's quite a big difference. really got much in the way of stuff we're on. So I wonder how much better the asphalt roller is going to be. New vehicle. 2 stability, 2 mobility, 3 capability, 2 weight. Yeah. Yeah. Is it? Oh yeah, the Armiger Thunder SAR. Do you know what? For 12,800 of your finest Roadcraft bucks, I'm gonna buy that. Go back. Open garage. I'm going to Armiger Thunder SAR. The one I just bought. And then there it is. So I'm going to retain that away. But 2 stability. 2 stability, 3 mobility, 2 capability. Look at that, it's way better. Deploy that. Let's go. Now the question is, do we want to try that same crazy route, or do we just want to switch to a different task for now, till we get a lay of the land? The tunnel exit base access to pipe production. Get to that. Yeah, it's only 12,000, so you may as well, isn't it? Let's have a look. Go up there. Get there. So, alright, let's do this one. I feel like we can definitely get there. Whoa! Are we thinking this one's slightly more lifted than the other one? Oh, it's a sprightly little bugger. Got looks for us up here then.
We need a replacement gas tank to restart production over at the concrete plant. The gas station seems like a good place to look for one. Just watch your driving around those gas pumps. They might be a little touchy after the earthquake, and I'm not good with obituaries. If you're still alive after all that, I have an idea to push things along. You could grab the service truck from the gas station and use it to set up another base near the concrete plant.
Cross Kelly, follow cheer. So now he wants us to go to the gas station, which is down here. It's also got a snorkel, so I assume the deeper water won't be so much of an issue. True. What's this vehicle? This one for us to drive? What do we... Oh my god. Place the damaged gas tank to start the plant. So is this the new gas tank? Is it wise to just drag it? Can't anyway, so that's fine. I feel like we need to get our mule down here with a crane on it. Establish a river base. Got an idea that'll give us a bit of a boost. How about we set up another operational bit, lay the concrete plant to make that happen. Need you to grab the service truck from the gas station and bring it here. That'll help. Let's get moving. Alright, there we are. That's our vehicle here. What percentage are you showing that on completedness on this map, Rusty? How much have you done of it? Too bad, about a quarter. Scouting and clearing roads at present. Got you. So river base complete. So side objective complete.
Another day, another base. That should help us along nicely. And help the locals out too. That always makes it worthwhile.
Got a base now. So we've got a secondary place that we can cover to, which is handy. Alright, let's do a little bit of scouting. I am thinking we'll do that So I want to really objectives. I've got perilously close to, so now we've got the improved scout. Let's see if we can make it across. Attach the winch. Just give me 1 sec. So we want to, so down there, so down here. Really wasn't going over there. Get a bit of traction. I feel like this is definitely the way through. Or is maybe this way is the way through? Yeah, this seems a little bit easier. Idiot. You're going the hard way through a literal, like, broken house. Traction through there. Right, progress is being made. This place is a construction depot. Here you can purchase and sell resources. You can also sell rubble that is highlighted in yellow. This kind of rubble cannot be recycled and can only be sold at construction depot. Deposit resources or rubble into the yellow area to sell. Purchased resources will spawn in the green area. This map is on a level above the previous one in both size and difficulty. Really enjoying it. Yeah, I got a sense of that already. It really does seem... Oh, right, okay, so you can buy stuff here, I guess. So not interested in that. I'll probably sell some stuff, though. Be interested in selling some stuff. Right, that is what we want. So if we really want to go back through... Let's run out this way. See if we can find a way through. Oh, yeah. Let's see if we can do this then. Come on. Traction. Alright, let's go. Area revealed. That's the area we need for this one. Let's track that. Move our truck out here. So, what I think we'll do is we'll do a bit of this clearing work here.
Let's clear up all the damaged containers at the port. How about trying that crane? I know you're not technically authorized to use it, but I won't tell anyone if you don't.
Right, that's fine. Stick out. Yeah. So these containers are metal, obviously. I wonder if you can recycle these. That was about as good of a drop as you could get. Yeah, I'm just wondering if you can... Can you drop in here just raw material, or has it gotta be like specific? Let's find out the answer now. Right, what was the thing again? The yellow thing is what sells it, is that right? Buy or sell resources. Sell rubber highlighted in yellow, which cannot be recycled and can only be sold at these depots. So I think it can only be if it's yellow, is it? We'll give it a go. We've got this long crane. I'll see if I can just drop it in to the box. No. I'll pick that up before causes us any problems. So that'll do. Let's swap back to the other one. Finish the task at hand. It was worth a shot. Okay, objective complete. Port in the pipe, 5x5.
Now that's a cleanup. You must make your mother proud. The barge should have all the parts we need to put the water pump components together. Why don't you get those parts off the barge and we'll see what's what.
Alright. Assume we can use this truck here to do it. That truck there is the Zeek 605E. Looks like a monster. but that is going to be for a different time. We can do that yet. We want to carry on our scouting. But I am going to leave the stream here for today. I'm going for 2.5 hours. Still haven't recovered properly from the stream the other day. But it's been a good stream. We got loads of done. We got Aftermath completed. Got on to Sunken. That's going to be awesome. I'm not 100% sure if there'll be a stream tomorrow. There'll be a stream Sunday, but I think it's going to be ATS Convoy instead, and then probably Monday next on Roadcraft. But that is going to do us for this one, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not already. Appreciate you all stopping by. Rusty, main guy, Kalani, everyone that's been watching and lurking. Appreciate you all. You guys have yourselves a wonderful rest of your evening, a wonderful weekend ahead. I am doing some overtime tomorrow, and Wolf, you too, sir, have a good night. And then I'll be baking some bread in the afternoon and soaking some of that up with some olive oil and balsamic. But otherwise, yourselves a good weekend, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.